Welcome everyone to Midweek Chill with Leo Gray for Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center, Palm Springs. Visit us on the web at urbanyoga.org or on Facebook at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center to stop by the tip jar and make contributions to support these donation-based online classes and to check out the schedule, which can change month to month. It's August 3rd, so we won't have any changes for a while, but maybe a change took effect a couple of days ago and you didn't read about it yet. And that was Lilith, and this is Sparky walking in and out of frame, as they will during class today. And thanks to Rahina for hosting us here in Mexico City, our daughter. So we're gonna start out today lying down in whatever posture works for you. I'm gonna go with this, with my feet planted, my knees leaning in towards each other. You might instead bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees splay out to the sides. And if you do that, you could have yoga blocks or something else under the outsides of your knees to hold up your legs. You might just lie flat, however you will be most comfortable to begin. And if you like, close your eyes, rest your hands wherever that's comfortable. And notice your breath. That's all it takes to invite it to get slower and deeper. Feeling into your contact with the ground, whatever props you're using, the movements of your breathing, how it changes your contact with the ground. Scan your body head to toe. Notice whatever you find to notice. Especially noting any stiffness or soreness, anything you want to keep in mind during practice, knowing that you can skip or modify anything at all. Taking in your surroundings, noticing whatever is reaching your senses. In the room you're in any adjacent spaces, any sounds making their way to you. The same as the internal scan, noticing whatever is there for you to notice. If you wish to set an intention for yourself for this practice, you can do that now. And with intentions set, let's share 3 deep clearing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. Draw your knees up to your chest, hug your knees, and do a little rolling and rocking to massage your back against the floor. Then hold on to your left knee with your right arm, right hand. Extend your right leg down along your mat. Press your calf and heel to the floor. Reach your left arm out to the side with your palm facing up. See if you can leave both shoulders on the floor. Draw your knee to the right, turn your head to the left. The closer your knee is to your torso, the deeper the twist will feel. So you decide how that will be for you. Bring your head and your knee back to center. And let's switch legs. Draw your right knee in, hold it with your left hand. Extend and lower your left leg and your right arm. And draw your knee to the left and turn your head to the right. Come on back up to center. Draw both knees in. And we'll start to sit up. You could hold on to your knees and rock front to back. Or you can tip onto one side, press your hands to the floor, and make your way up to a seat that way. If you'd rather kneel than sit, that's fine. Just be comfortable. Maybe you sit on some props. Okay, let's start with the ankles. Place the leg. I shouldn't have said that about you. Can't do this if you so let your leg be limp, let your arms and your hands do the work. Interlace your fingers and toes with the opposite hand, and then move your foot in gentle, slow circles to open your ankle. You can also just cup your toes in your hands if interlacing doesn't work. And let's change direction. Release the toes. Use both arms, both hands to support the weight of your leg. I like this kind of grip, but any grip will do. Just feel for your femur kind of floating in your hip socket. Make sure your leg is as passive as possible. And start to move it in circles to open your hip. And take a few in the other direction. Let that leg down. Lift the other one. Grab the toes. Gently and slowly. Circles for the ankle. And in the other direction. Release the toes, hold the leg with both arms, and make those bigger circles for your head. And let's change direction. And let the leg down. Reground again, get comfortable again. Rest your hands on your thighs or your knees. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head go back. As you exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. Follow the pace of your own breath a few more times. And after your next exhale, sit up. Let your arms hang loosely by your sides. Then lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And then the right, up and back. Hands down. Inhale, reach out to the sides. As you exhale, reach for your shoulder blades, hug yourself. Bring your chin over to one shoulder. And like drawing semicircles, let your chin roll down past your sternum. Nice and slowly and up to the other shoulder. And then back again. Then face forward. Inhale, spread your wings. Exhale, cross the opposite way. Chin to shoulder, towards shoulder. And then again, down past the sternum. Up on the other side. And back. Face front. Inhale, open. Exhale, arms down, rest just your fingertips on the ground. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach to the right, stay grounded on both sides of your seat. Let your head be however your neck feels comfortable. Think of lengthening all the way from this hip to these fingertips. On an inhale, bring yourself upright. And as you exhale, come into seated twist. Left hand behind you, right hand to left leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Let yourself unwind. And inhale, raise your right arm. Exhale, reach across to your left. Inhale, come up. And as you exhale, come into the other twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, explore your twist. Let yourself unwind, come through center. Inhale out and up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up. Reach your palms up. Look up towards your hands. Lift up your heart. Inhale to bring your head upright. Exhale, let your arms come out and down. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you and walk them forward as far as you like. And maybe that's as far as you can. Maybe what you like is less than as far as you can. Allow your neck to release and your head to droop down. Breathe into your back. Breathe into any tight spots. Inhale and walk your hands back and press yourself up to a seat. Take your time to come up onto your hands and knees. Reach back and press into the ball of your left foot. Relax that pressure a little bit and swing that foot out to the side. Maybe bring your foot in line with your hip. And starting out with small movements, paying attention to the sensation on the inner thigh of your left leg. Exhale, sit back a little towards your right heel. And inhale to come forward again. Just as much as suits you. That inner thigh is the most common telltale here, but listen to anything your body's telling you as you explore this slow motion rocking. Next time you rock forward, pause the rocking. Walk your hands further out. So this is kind of like a downward facing dog in your upper body. Arms extended, head hanging between the arms. Then walk your hands about a foot to the right. And aiming to send the right hip maybe 2 inches towards the right heel. Press your hands against the floor. Pressing away from the floor. Slowly walk your hands back to center line. Then back in, below your shoulders. Swing your leg back to center line. Bring your left knee down. Take a few cow-cat breaths. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Let your head and tailbone go up. Exhale, bring your heart up. Let your head and tailbone come down. After your next exhale, come back through table. Reach back, press against the ball of your right foot for a couple breaths. Relax that pressure on your foot a bit. Slowly bring it out to the side. Starting out small. Exhale, sit back a little. Inhale, come forward, feeling it out. Each side can be different. Next time you rock forward, we'll stop there with the rocking. Again, walk your hands forward. Arms extended, let your head hang between your arms. Walk your hands about a foot to the left. And press the floor away. Send your left hip back just a bit. Take your time walking your hands back to center and then back in. Swing your leg back to center. Bring your knee down. Take your cow-cat breath. And after your next exhale, make your way to child's pose. You can scan your body, compare it to the scan at the start of practice. Observe your breath. Maybe recall your intention, check in with that. And now bring yourself forward and up to the table. Now let's have some hand and foot stretches. So I should say foot and hand, because feet first. Curl the toes under. Walk your hands in towards your knees. You come up standing on your knees to begin with the feet engaged like that. Sit back towards your heels, and you're welcome to put a prop between your seat and your heels, or your seat and the floor, like a block standing between your feet. And just sit as far as it's okay for you. This can create a lot of sensation in your feet. I love it sitting down low like this, but you can sit as high or as low as it suits you and change anytime. Hold your left palm up in front. Take hold of your pinky with your right hand. Inhale, gently draw out my pinky. And exhale, gently draw down. Stretches the hand, the wrist, and the forearm. One breath per finger. Ring finger. Middle finger. And after the thumb, switch. Hold the right palm up. Take hold of the pinky. Inhale. And exhale. If you finish before me, get to the second thumb, go back to table. So after all the fingers, we tip onto the hands, untuck the toes, and then tap the feet on the floor. It's hard or soft as you like, it's slow or fast as you like. And then step your left foot up between your hands. Your right foot up to meet it and hang out in forward fold. Exploring movement as you like. What movement helps you find length throughout the back of the body? Where are the tight spots? Heavy head, heavy arms. You decide how much leg movement, how much swaying side to side helps. Slowly nod your head. And shake your head. Inhale, lift halfway. Press your hands to the front of your legs. Feel the crown of your head draw forward away from your tailbone. This is as high as we're going to go. Not even going to stand up. Exhale, relax down. Let's do one more of those though. Inhale, halfway up. Keep breathing. On an exhale, relax back down into your fold. Step one foot back, plant your knee. Step the other foot back, plant your knee, come back to table. We're going to do twists from here. The twist starts at the waist, goes up the spine, and leads into an arm extension. We'll start going to the left first. Inhale, twist through your lower back, middle back, upper back. Reach your left arm out and up. Look up towards your hand. On an exhale, come down, reach across behind the other. And do it 2 more times. Inhale, open up, reach up, look up. Exhale, down and across. Thread the needle. Nice and gently, let your left shoulder down. Let the left side of your head down onto the floor. Now that might seem like plenty to do. You could stay right there and breathe. If you want to explore more, you could reach back, press into the ball of your right foot. Or lift the foot up, reach back in the air. This can destabilize you and tip you onto your back over to the left. You might also try bringing your right foot over by your left hand. You can keep your right hand planted where it is for stability, or reach it up towards the ceiling. Explore rotation of the shoulder socket, or a half bind, back of the hand towards the opposite hip. If you move your right hand, take your time. Bring it back over here by your face and lean into it. If you moved your right leg, take your time to bring it back to center and bring your knee down. Press into the right hand. Big inhale, open up, reach up and look up. Exhale, come down, plant your hand. And now for the other side, twisting to the right, extending the right arm. Inhale, twist through your lower back, middle back, upper back. Reach out and up, look up towards your hand. Exhale, come down and reach across. Beautiful, 2 more times. And nice and gently, take your time to let your right shoulder down and the right side of your head. You could remain like that and just breathe, or play if you like, but extending the left leg back or to the side. Extending your left arm up, or take a bind, or do neither. And again, we'll take our time to rewind everything. If you moved your left hand, plant it again, stabilize. If you moved your left leg, rewind that. Back on both knees. Big inhale, open up, reach up, look up. Exhale, let your hand down. And cross your ankles. You can walk your hands in towards your knees and roll over your ankles, or tip onto one hip to make your way to a seat. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs, letting your knees bend if they want to. Letting your neck relax fully. Inhale, we think of coming forward some more. And exhale, let's think of lowering down some more. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit yourself up. Bring the soles of your feet together with your heels in close towards your pelvis. Interlace your fingers, cup your toes between your hands. Wriggle, wriggle, shift the bones in the seat closer to the ground. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips, keeping the spine long at first. And we just see how far does that long spine want to tip forward. And when it doesn't seem to go further, let your neck release. Breathe into your hips. Now slowly sit up. Keep the soles of your feet together and scoot your feet forward. Scoot them out as far as you can there, keeping them together without, of course, straining anything. And you could reach under your ankles or over your ankles and walk your hands forward along the mat. Allow your neck to release and breathe into your back, breathe into any tight spots. Inhaling, walk your hands back. Your arms help you sit up. Use your arms to nudge your knees towards each other so the soles of your feet rest on the mat. Plant your hands on the floor back behind you. Wiggle your feet out at the edges of the mat. Let your knees go to the side. Turn your head to the opposite side. And then back the other way. And then bring your feet in about hip width apart. Come down onto your forearms. Take your time, come down onto your back. So that you have your feet planted, knees pointing out, heels in close towards your butt. You can have a block between your knees on the middle position if you'd like. Press into your feet, inhale, lift your hips up to bridge. For a deeper heart opener, if you want, clasp your hands under you. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. Wriggle your shoulder blades towards each other. If you're taking that bind, release your hands. Exhale, slowly let your hips down. How slow can you go? And explore bridge at your own pace for a minute. It can be as easeful or challenging as you like. Next time you lift up, pause at the top of that movement. Put a block or something else at the base of your spine and come down to rest. Allow your body to soften around the support, holding it up there. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale, lift your hips up. Take the support out from under you. Exhaling, slowly lower down. Pause for a couple breaths. Hug your knees to your chest and rock and roll to massage your back. Lilith is going to sing for us as we cool down. And let's try a deep twist. We'll go gently. You can cross your right knee over your left knee. And if that's not doable, you can always cross your ankle over your knee. Take an energizing twist. Now you can actually decide how deep this twist will feel, as we did with the earlier twist, by how close the knees are to the torso. So you could keep your left foot planted and let your legs go to the left, turn your head to the right. Oh yes, arms out to the side, palms up. Or you could lift your left heel, press into the ball of your foot. You could lift the whole foot, maybe just off the floor, or continue to draw the knees in closer. When you're ready, let the legs go left, turn your head to the right. As with our earlier twist, aiming to keep both shoulders grounded. Take your time to bring everything back up to center. If you lifted your foot, you can plant it as you uncross the legs and then cross the other way. Again, you decide whether to move your right foot, whether to bring your knees in closer. When you're ready, let your knees go to the right and turn your head to the left. Gently come back up to center. Uncross your legs. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up to grab hold of your legs or feet. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. When you feel you've had enough inverting, make your way to a final resting pose of your choice. Take your time getting comfortable. There's no wrong way to be comfortable. And you can change your mind, you can adjust as needed. As comfortable can be a moving target. Close your eyes if you like. You might reflect on the intention you set for your practice today. Or focus on your breath. Choose something else to focus on. Or give yourself the freedom not to focus. Start finding some even deeper breaths. And exploring movement as you're called to, whatever movements your body wants. Starting small, moving slowly, gently, and mindfully, gradually making bigger and bigger movements. And whenever you're ready, take your time to gently sit up. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for joining me in practice this evening. The light within me sees and honors that same light within each of you. Namaste.
Thank you, Leo.
You're so welcome. Glad you both made it.
Thank you.
See you.